Blizzard.
Grey Wolf _ G4L is here first.
Blizzard.
Glau, who just claimed second.
We'll see about that, Katie. We'll see about that. Son of a bitch, make your frickin' post like you're supposed to. You were already running late. Ooh, brother, calm down, sweetie. Hi. Can you take a few minutes and breathe for me? Hi, Gray. Hi, Katie. Oh, Catherine. I just need a few moments. Okay, can I have just a few moments, please and thank you. Can I have just a few moments? Deep breath, please. Deep breath. I don't even have my paper ready, right? I need to get my. I need to do the cutting of the paper. Can I get to my desk, please? Can I get to my desk, please and thank you, ma'am? Please and thank you. Can I get to my desk? You're like right where I want to be. Do you know that? Do you know you're right where I want to be? Has this thought occurred to you? Well, what do you mean? Meow? I know we're running late. We're a little bit behind. We're trying to channel that energy and redirect it. Okay? And right now, you're where I need to be. Oh my God, I love you so much. Thank you. Best helper North America, right here. Right here. Wouldn't trade you for anything. I love you so much, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you for letting me get back to my desk. What's up? Hey, old Mama Lion. How are you? Good to be home. Yay. Glad you made it home. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie, artichokes. Here we go again. All right. So, there are days that I swear whoever's in charge of Microsoft decided, you know what? We don't need to be smart. We don't need to be intelligent about anything that we're doing. We're just going to do whatever we want to do, and people are going to thank us for it. What? What's up? What? I was about to get busy. I put treats in your toy. What's wrong? You seem okay. What's going on? It's hot as crap outside, and I put ant stuff down outside. We're not gonna have outside time for a while. All right. We need rain to come in, and then we'll have some outside time. All right. I put fire ant stuff down, so hopefully the fire ants leave you alone. He does not seem to care that I did this. Seems unappreciative. I want to. First off, turn some pages up. While I attempt to redirect the energy. What's up? Also, Gray, I like your Contemptor Dreadnought thingamabobber hoochimahang. That's got the little stompy bit on there. Looks fun. I'm like trying to organize my life really quick because I realize things are a little bit out of the ways that I want them to be. Let's go over here for now. I'll find a place for them soon. Blizzard trademark. So, where I'm at with this guy. I am going weirdly complicated with him for some reason. I don't. Why? Because this is something for somebody and I want to be complicated. We need to get the whites and the browns squared away. The brown is not dark enough. Like I need a lighter cream brown, but I'm failing on what I should use as a cream brown. Do you have any suggestions for a cream brown, my love? At all. Anything. Anything at all. So I need my Nuora black. What's up? You're right. I forgot to start my YouTube stream. I'm sorry. Well, hello. Hello. What's up? How are you? Oh, my love. What's going on? Huh? What's going on? You need kisses? I'll give you kisses. Mwah. Love you. Kisses, 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 kisses. What's this? Are you thinking that there should be something else around? That's not going to happen, my love. That will not happen. All right? Will not happen. I promise will not happen. So, skin tone, you know what? We're going to focus on something else. We're going to focus on our grays and our whites. That's what we want to get squared away. I was using skull and crossbones and nod bone, but I don't like the nod bone. The nod bone's too close to skull and crossbones. So I'm thinking it's not going to be probably troglodyte tan. Stained ivory would be too close to nod bone. And treasure map is a little too close to nod bone. What's up? What is up right now? You were like sleeping and chilling, and now you're chaos and incarnate. What's going on? Huh? What's going on? I forget to do something today? I've given you love. I've given you treats. I gave you a brushing. What seems to be our malfunction right now, love? Huh? No calm, only cat. I mean, everybody can hear what she's like right now. So I'm kind of torn between these two. I'm thinking I want the troglodyte tan might help me a little bit as well. Because part of it is my shirt isn't quite the way that I want it to be. And I'm getting the whites to pop up a little bit on the underoos, but not quite sure it's as white as I want it to be at this time. So we're gonna we're gonna experiment with these two, and then my non-metallic metal track is essentially that. Lemon yellow and white. Hi. Hello. Hmm? Your water dish has freshly been refilled. I don't have the spoons to paint. I just want to nap, and it's too late to nap. Have you considered staring off into the void and blaming something? I don't know what, but we can blame something right now. What that is, I don't know. Don't you have your big digital piece to work on, Pook? That's digital. I don't know. I don't. Space, yeah. Space. The only place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism yet. That's fine. That's okay. Um, what's up? You want to say hello to Pukra? You want to say hello to KT? Well, what's going on right now, my love? You're more welcome to hang out and steal some good vibes. So I I usually start this PC in the afternoon or in the morning and check a couple of personal things. And then, you know, at lunchtime I come and I set up my YouTube post, I set up the go lives for the YouTube, make my little story thing for Instagram, and then once all of that's squared away, it usually goes and turns itself off and goes into a shutdown mode, right? Conserve power. It didn't shut off today. It didn't go into sleep mode. I'm like, okay, whatever, that's fine. It's trying to learn my life, I guess. And so I come in, I'm getting ready to start streaming, and I'm like trying to get it to wake up. So I'm pushing the buttons on the keyboard. It's not working. I start messing with the mouse. That's not working. So I hard force shut it down, turn it back on. It's like, okay, so now it seems to be working, but now I can't find the Bluetooth because the Bluetooth isn't there. Restart it again, and the Bluetooth magically shows up. I'm like, okay, thank you. Thank you. Why are we being an orange cat of a PC right now and forgetting that things exist? Why? I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know right now. Like, I just don't get it. And I'm like, why are we being so weird? And this Friday we're going to be playing a video game, by the way, KT. I'll be doing some Super Mario Kaizo. You okay there, Tail Flicky? What? Hi. 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 And I need to remake stuff as well, and it's just he started feeling a little overwhelmed. He was like, ah. My water's in the other room. I needed that. I got my water now. We can hydrate. All right. So, before I attack with the reds, I want to futz with this whites and get them squared away. So the bands are supposed to be a different color. And I want the hair and the bands to be the same. Abouts. A boots. A boots. So yeah. Which side do we want to go with? I'm missing my thinning agent as well on my wet palette. Yeah. What's up? It goes. How goes you, Hootie? How goes you? What's up? It goes. Excellent. Whoa. What? What? What is your deal? Like literally, can you guys see this? Huh? What? What is this? 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 Huh? What is this? She is very needy. She's very needy tonight. But you get all the attention. You get all the attention. I have tried to give you all of the love and the affection. Obviously, you don't want me to pet you. What are you trying to get at? What are you trying to get at? Huh? Huh? What? What is the deal? What is the deal? Oh dear indeed. Oh dear indeed. What's up? Hmm? What's up? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab something else. Hi. You want to get it? You want to get it? You want to get it? What's up? I want to play, but I want to play very specifically with you. That's what I've gathered from this conversation. Hmm? What's up? What's up, sweetie? The newest Batman, the one with Robert Patterson, Hootie? I don't know if it was boring. It was just a very different type of yeah. It's a very different type of Batman. Um, I actually didn't mind it that much. It's long, but it's really long. I can't deny that. It is incredibly long. Well, it seems long, but the pacing of it seems slow as well, right?
Someone just followed. Who is that? Grim
Thank you for that
Stance.
follow from Near Stance. I mean, it was meant to be one of those mental thinkers a little bit about who is, the Riddler and all that jazz. It's definitely missing a lot of elements of. I mean, the setup for the Penguin though was kind of fun. Um, what did you see the HBO series? It was just as long, but I mean, it was kind of fun actually. I don't know if I would say it was the worst. Hello, Texas Horseman. But I don't want like all fighting Batman. I want some Batman with some intrigue and some thriller. Give me the noir. Give me the greatest detective a little bit, right? Like that was kind of half the fun of that movie. Is that it was a little bit of a mixed bag of that stuff. You want to see Pete? I mean, that was kind of the running joke of the eugenics nightmare, Booty. Is that the eugenics was essentially um, your acne for Spider-Man. It's kind of where some of that came from. But then again, they didn't have the eugenics in there at all, so it's hard to say that. Because that wasn't the TV show. Thank you for the looking good and the 3-stream streak. This is something for our good friend Hack and Slash or Hack Slash minis. I got it showing up a little bit.
Can't wait to see you at Reaper.
I'm looking forward to meeting you as well and meeting everybody and having fun and checking everything out because it looks like it's getting to be that time, and with work being the way that it is, I'm like, I am looking forward to this a great deal. Most of my Reaper entries are ready to rock and roll. I have one more to wrap up. Well, varnish, I should say. I've got it pretty much done. I just want to sit down with somebody one more time and kind of go through it. Um, it's on my to watch list, Sudi. I just haven't watched it yet. I I have been very absorbed for whatever reason in Grand Pooh Bear playing Iron Man, um, Ironmon versus. You know, it's okay to not submit some. Or are you going to be like you're going to be there on like Thursday, like furiously painting, which is okay. Oh, well, that's good that your booth stays busy. Normally, well, um, hotel opens up Wednesday, right? Wednesday is the first actual day that you can collect your badges and what have you, right? Yeah. I'll start my drive in on Tuesday. I'll sleep in Shreveport that night and then roll out Thursday or show up on Wednesday. Because by the time you sleep in Louisiana, it's only like another 4 or 5 hours, and then you're there. It's just like finding time to kill at that point. Last year, I went south and hit up Waxahachie and went by the meat church store, got myself a hat and some chili seasoning. I might do that again and pick up some stuff for my brother for Christmas, but I don't know if I want to go all the way down there. I mean, I do like it. It's just I know he's moving locations, so trying to find parking there was a pain in the rear, man. That was not fun. Liked the downtown area, hated the parking. And I'm usually not one that hates parking. The white just washes everything out. What's up? You are in full Zoom mode, huh? What you got? What's your zoomies? What's your zoomie levels like a high? Hack, how are you? Oh, you got it. That's easy. That's easy. Catcher's being a lot right now. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get to zone in and lock in on this guy. Catcher's like, hold my catnip. I was going to move the camera so people could see you pounce on the ball and like claim it as yours, but you were like, no, bro. No, bro. We're gonna sit on the edge right there and just stare at you. Stare into your soul. Hmm. How you doing today, Hack? I hope your Monday is going well. I understand more work shenanigans. I understand that all too well. I did a lot of work shenanigans today. And it's only going to get worse. Well, I finished something and started something else at the end of the day, and I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this crap right now. I'm going to go for a walk. Yay! You got some monkeys. That's awesome. So is the Black Skull's menu going to be something for everybody, or is it for something specific? Hack? So if I hold my hand up, you can kind of see the white I'm trying to get. Oh, I like it. 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 I think she's going to leave me alone for a little bit. Here, hold on. I need to add something to my crazy list, as people like to call it. Not Nodbo. I went with troglodyte tan. Kind of great how that all worked out.
Catra. Lunar_Sanctum just showed up with new friends. Hope they
Lunar
have
Sanctum,
treats.
welcome in. How are you? What were you up to? If you had any work in progress pictures, feel free to drop them in chat. Let me know and we'll toss you a permit. Instagram links are good to go. Anything else will require a permit. You're here now. Welcome in, Batch Painter. Welcome in, everybody from Lunar Sanctum. I am Painty Paint Paints. If you're on my side, feel free to give Lunar an amazing follow for rating in and being awesome. Tonight we're working on something a little bit of a request from Hack/Minis. He's currently working on a skirmish style deck building dice chucker role playing make it up as you go along futuristic dystopian game where potentially fast food restaurants become the norm. So this is Captain Arkantucky. But welcome in. We paint primarily fantasy stuff here. I do have my box of dwarves. This is something that we're currently running on the channel called a Hootie Dwarf. It's from a buddy Hootie_Hoot. He is a solid bean that accused me of not painting enough dwarves. So I created a whole channel redeem just for him. And as you can hear in the background, my cat Catra did show up. She will come and go as time goes on. She is a beautiful tortie and a sassy one at that. But we do a lot of primarily fantasy. ReaperCon entries are currently in a box somewhere. I'm not able to get to them right now. We do the cute things. We do the non-cute things. We paint the owlbears. Hi. Hello. Can I help you? Huh? Or we have owlbears. Anyway. We modeled these after pandas and I forget the horned owl name off the top of my head. But yeah, what were you up to? Yes, Kitty. Hi. Hi. People would like to see you. There you go. She's been in a bit of a mood. Been in a bit of a chaotic mood. Anyway. Since stream started, she's slowly chilling out. Thank you. I feed her. Give her the wet food, give her the treats. Yes. Give her all of the toys that she wants to ignore every chance she gets. Because that's the way cats roll. Um, At least I'm not trying to line some of these lines with a dark brown or black to then go, oh, shucks. I've got to clean that line up. I took the pose and physique from Guile from Street Fighter 2 as inspirations for Captain Ern. Ah, that I see that now. Someone was like, it felt like the tick, and I'm like, I don't know if it's the tick because the mohawk up here could be Captain Guile's hair. Oh my! Guile back in the days of Street Fighter trying to get past him was one of the worst. But then you try to play the character and you're like, how does this guy beat me every time? Also, is that a Tony Chopper emote? I just realized that. Thank you. Hack Slash Minis actually created it. He was, wasn't he? Like you had your runs up to him, and he was just like you got up to him, and he usually spanked you or humbled you one way or the other. But then you watch like all these other people just like roll over him, and it's just like, what am I doing wrong with my life? Hack has done a couple of things. This is for his board game he's currently or his game he's working on for Hangry Games. I don't have the link to the other one, the Jawa, at the ready. It's in the Instagram post. But especially the Turbo Edition. Exactly. 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 Give me 1 second. If you look up Hack on My Mini Factory, you should be able to find the dancing sand scavenger. This is one that was created for Monster Den minis and a goofy idea that has spawned I don't know how much love and affection for Monster. But this was one that he created as well. Hello, Willow underscore Wanderers. How are you? And happy Monday. I hope it was great and successful. Katra is doing the nearby protect. She's finally starting to calm down just a smidge. Um, Give me 1 second. I might have it handy. Found it. That is correct, right, Heck? I've lost 15 pounds. Congratulations! Way to go, Willow. Willows. I can't say Willow. I'm sorry. It has to be Willows in plural. Uh, so, yeah, that's where the mini came from. But this guy isn't out yet. He's not out yet. Oh, biscuit. Is the My Mini Factories passed? Or is this the one that needs to be changed? Because the Google Drive works. You're all good. I got it. I got you. I got you. You you were the one that made the look. Okay. I remember some of these now. Yeah. I remember me and Lion were going back and forth on it a couple of times when I made the post last year with when Ed gave me the or Monster first gave me the figure. I remember Lion pointed that out to me on Instagram. I just never updated the notebook link that I had. It is now updated because I need to update get an exclamation command for you going. Let me write a note down so I don't forget. I had some ice cream too today, Willa. It was tasty. Figuratively artistic, thank you, and have a great day as well. Thank you for stopping by in the chat message. Awesome. Bye. Thank you for the kind words. I have to say, I don't particularly care for the white. It's too bright. And I cannot get the camera to chill out just a little bit. Physically close the aperture so not as much light can get through. You can kind of see what I'm working on with that white and that brown. I'm kind of digging the troglodyte tan on the bottom for the bands, and then having it mixed into this white shirt up here a little bit. Mac, welcome in, and how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful and great Monday. Catra's finally resting a little bit and letting me paint. Being lazy. You're allowed to be lazy on your Sunday. You are allowed to be lazy on your Sunday. I will move the camera in a second. Welcome in, Jay. Also, I spent some time on Sunday making sure I had retro art working for Mario and trying to figure out how to best hold my controller while playing that. Oh no, you're good. I might reach out to you after um on Tuesday to make sure that I get those stuff in the right places on Tuesday evening. I was trying to play a little bit of Mario and remembering how much it's going to. It loads the S90X core. I just need to I just need to make sure I do this stuff right. If I do have the S9X around as well, so if it does not work the way I want it to work, I will switch over to it. I am well prepared for this adventure of bouncing. Oh, Pat, question. Um, can you send me what you had written on the back of his underoos? And I'll see if I can try to replicate it. If I can't, I won't. But just as an effort. All right. With the light aperture turned down, I think that's some pretty awesome skin tone. I'm kind of digging that skin tone a little bit. That bronze skin, man. Oh, I gotta move really quick. Yep. Hmm. What's up? You okay? Love you. Love you too, sweetie. That's supposed to be part of the boot. That's supposed to be part of the boot painting. Painted. You gotta get the boot painted correctly. Kentler, how are you? What have you been up to? Have you survived the Canadian wildfires? Ah, yes, by the way, under your security settings, if you scroll down, you will find turn off generative AI training. It is not only for your streams, but it is also apparently for other things as well. Amazon is wanting to be monstrous a little bit with that, so it has already been. I turned it off really early on. There's been a number of people that are upset with it. We did some Elden Ring on stream. Hold on 1 second. Don't make me laugh that hard. I'm trying to zoom in on something. I just had a really terrible idea. Oh, I had a terrible idea. Oh, why is that idea so bad in my head? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Everybody take a moment. We all agreed to do really bad stick figure drawings one day. We turn the feature on and we just randomly draw various stick figures, horrible stick figures. We end our streams. We stream for like 2 or 3 hours, and everybody just draws terrible stick figures. Just terrible, terrible, terrible stick figures. Just fill up pages of stick figures. Save the stream, turn the feature back off. When you said that, that's when the idea hit me. And yes, I would do something that crazy to mess with it. To mess with something. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I was trying to get these gray pads to come up a little bit. That's what I was doing. Because when you said that, it reminded me of the old if you look at the Warhammer subreddit, sometimes people often say, paint me like one of your space marines. And they'll have like really bad googly eyes. Don't try too hard, we might inspire the next generation. If you want the full answer to that question, it costs you $400. My professional rate. I just kind of like that a little bit. Since you've last been here, we replaced the main camp, the main overhead camp. Actually, no, we had it in place last time you were here because you raided in with somebody else. I did change that raid setting too, by the way. So it should be able to be rated by anybody that's not following or I'm not following them. I just made sure the setting was set to more than one. Or two. Bada-bum, bum, bum. Thinking maybe. We need to do this on the back. Leafy corner, oh, that's awesome, Katie. I'm glad that it's working out for you so well. What is the premise of Leafy Corner? Oh, and this Friday, Killer, we'll be doing some Kaizo on stream. Come watch Old Man fail at Mario. Oh, I did send you that other game, right, KT? The Fields of Minstria. Right, I did send that one to you. Yes, I did. Never. Never. We will be starting with Learn to Kaizo. And then I believe it's Learn to Kaizo and then Grand Poo World 1. I'm kidding. Not Grand Poo World 1, but. Hi, sweetie. Love yourself or something along those lines. We will give it the gold college try and go 3 or 4 rounds. Go for 3 hours or so in it. We did play Elden Ring last time, last month. Got quite a bit done in it. I need to go back and finish the game, but I've just been so disconnected with stuff that it's not messing with me. Do have a swear jar that does work. If Nightbot catches a swear, it will automatically throw it in there. Very much so. How are you, love? Well, what's up? On Friday night, she will get a treat again. One of her lovely, addictive tube treats. What's up? What? Huh? What's going on, my chaos? My chaos fur baby. Oh, I understand now. I look outside the window and I see a white cat and a handful of others. Yeah, well, love you too. What's up, love? Huh? Hi. What's up? What's up? Hitler's name? Kilter? So the neighbor, you don't know this story. I moved my office upstairs, and it is overlooking my neighbor's yard, so I can see my yard and my neighbor's yard. My neighbor has a shed back here in the back corner, and one day Katra was losing her mind, just going absolute bonkers in the morning. I don't understand. Um, Downstairs in the dining room, she's like propped up on one of the high chairs that I've got down there, like staring out the window, just meowing and losing her mind. I look over, and there's a litter of kittens in the backyard. She's very interested in them. Um, Apparently, they never caught the mom and had the mom fixed. I'm unsure if the kittens they captured them and fixed them, but the mom never got fixed. So she's on her third round of kittens, I think, this time, or this might be her second round. I'm not quite sure. Um, but they still live under my neighbor's shed, and sometimes they come into my yard, and sometimes they don't. But they have stayed over there primarily, and don't come over this way all that often. So she is the reason why she's looking that way is because she's looking out at a pure white cat that's in the backyard, their backyard. That when I've let her out, so I've managed to get her in her harness a few more times recently, and I let her out, and one of the cats was laying underneath the Blackstone. And as I open the door, the cat goes running off. Catcher makes a beeline straight and then says, "Okay, you're leaving. I'm going to go to the left and go to the yard." She goes and she like chews on some grass, and I'm like kind of like looking over the other cat. I'm like, okay, so she's not really that interested in the other cat. She's really just interested in being outside and chewing on the grass. I got you. But sometimes when she's going ballistic, that's why I know why she's doing it is because she's annoyed and something has been trying to enter the backyard because she has been attacking random windows and doors. What'd you decide for dinner, Mama? I'm sorry, I did not answer you. When nothing sounds good, it's usually whatever whatever you can find. Or pizza. KFC. Mmm. Get you a good old double down. The kids finally back in school and running around like they just don't care. Oh, overdo. Yeah, don't overdo it too much. Yeah. Make sure you do take a few moments and rest for yourself. It's important. As much as we all think self care is a joke, we must all provide the self care for ourselves. Thank you for the alert, Mo. Mama, I will sick everybody on. The Colonel's Finest Therapy said, hey, as long as it doesn't have lettuce on it, you're all good. I don't mind that. So Popeyes and KFC, I don't mind all that much. Now I do wish that KFC was a little bit better sometimes, but if you can find like a proper KFC that has people that care about it, that stuff that stuff slaps. Get you 2 bits and some mac and cheese. Because who can go wrong with fried chicken? I mean, there's a reason why it's in a train song, right? Drops of Jupiter talk about specifically fried chicken because it's a great breakup food. It's one of those comfort foods. It's just good. Leavener. Did you ever watch Farscape, Kittler? Because that was one of the funniest moments and funniest writings in the show, and I want to know if it was ever supposed to be scripted or if Ben Browder just yeeted it in there. Um, Best for oh God, I haven't had Jack in the Box forever. Forever. Oh, oh my God, get a double bacon cheeseburger from there. Oh yes, or whatever their bacon cheeseburger is. Delicious, best, amazing with their seasoned fries. Primicio. Um, One of the episode transitions between seasons, they're going to go do a heist and they're going to steal a bunch of stuff. And they have to go to like the super secure bank in space. And they're like, oh, blah, we're the best bankers of blah, blah, blah. We have the most secure whatever. Um, and John Crichton, the human that's out of water, he goes, I need to protect my 11 herbs and spices. Literally lying through his teeth using KFC as the reference. And I find it to be one of the funniest things ever. What's up? Hi. Hello. You want to say hello to Mama? Okay. Yeah. But I mean, the fried tacos, I mean, they're not authentic tacos, but man, when you're drunk as a skunk or you're high as can be, those fried tacos, they hit on a different level. That's what Lion tells you. The tacos? Yeah. I mean, that used to be the thing. That and, I mean, uh, White Castle if you needed to cleanse yourself. see, see. Problem is KT may have access to it. I do not have one near me. I think the nearest one to me is probably an hour and a half away. I mean, if you want to make an order for one, KT, I mean, who's to stop you? You need the comfort to make yourself feel better. No, I don't. I just live in an area where Jack in the Box is not common. Um, because I think yeah, it's like an hour or so away from me at a minimum. I'd have to look it up. I looked it up once upon a time because I was really getting a hankering for it. I don't dare. I'm just trying to bring a smile to your face. And one of the things I liked about Voltron, the new season on Netflix or the remake on Netflix, was Punk's love for cooking because he tried to like make foods that were comforting for everybody at times. And I thought that was kind of interesting, his thought process behind it. Yeah. I mean, that's really just what it is. It's not about impulsivity. It's more about, you know, we grew up in the Midwest, and every so often you got to have something not necessarily decadent, but something that made you happy. Who's to say you're not allowed to have something that makes you happy? Hence the reason why I go buy a pizza every Friday night. I don't need to buy a car on Amazon. I don't need that 2-day delivery. Does that get rolled into your normal? Oh, son of a biscuit! I gotta make my Amazon purchase. Arrgh. Realized I was out of tea. I need to order more from Amazon. But I keep forgetting if I wanted to add one more thing to the order. Like there's something I feel like I'm forgetting so much it bothers me. I'm like, what am I forgetting to buy from Amazon? Man. But I mean it's just because I know Amazon put in a lot to the Slate truck. Kate, I love my munchies too. We got on this conversation because somebody brought up Jack in the Box. I haven't had Jack in the Box in like 5, 6, 7, 8 years now. I can't remember how many years. I literally can't remember how many years it's been since I've had Jack in the Box. But it's been something that, the moment somebody brings it up, I'm like, I need that. I need that. I want that in my life right now. Like now I've got to like look to see where it's located at near me. Okay. Okay. The closest one to me, the closest ones to me, I have to travel south, and they are about 2 hours away. Now the truth comes out. I mean, was Hootie nearby? Because I mean, if Hootie came and sat near KT, I could be like, maybe not. I mean, it's Hootie. All right. I need to get the red product, but I'm going to do the rest of the black and the gray tonight and get it wrapped up and then just have a stream for red. How far? Well, see, the problem is there's not one on the way to Texas. So these are 2 hours south in the wrong direction. The next closest one to me is going to be up in Nashville or Chattanooga. Probably, yeah, Chattanooga will be the next closest, which is 2 hours away to the north. But I don't like going into Tennessee because I hate 24. How far I would go for questionable life choices? That be careful with that, Kittler. That is a very loaded question because I've done a lot of questionable things that take me very far away. All right, we don't talk about how questionable of a thing I may or may not be up for doing sometimes. Does a stripper in 50 miles count as questionable? All right, I will double down the answer. Does willingly walking into the woods with a goth girl during a fall solstice count as questionable decisions? And walking up 1,000+ steps. Well, I mean, I was told to be always cautious of that. How naked was she, and does she have a sacrificial knife? She suggested we go climb 1,000+ stairs, so heavily clothed and appreciative of the amount of time that we got to chat with other people and how natural those conversations came and did not feel awkward. So gosh darn it. Gosh darn Discord friends. Putting it in the wrong chat window. Well, now we know. Anyway, moving on. Penny walked into the woods with a goth girl at one point and survived. That was an interesting trip. That requires more HR clearance than you have. Penny can't speak. Fresh and food does sound. KT, I will kick you in the rear if it makes you feel happy. Hey, you're allowed to have a depression meal. It is an okay thing if it's something that makes you feel happy. I understand the not trying to gain weight thing, but at the same time, it is important to feed this. What is it that Haley girl said once upon a time? What's good for the soul ain't good for the whole, or whatever. Or what's good for the whole ain't good for the soul. Yes. The Hawktua girl. She had another good one. But sometimes the soul needs to get fed too. If you don't feed the soul, how are you going to have any pudding? Because trust me, there's been plenty of times recently I did. I got a Dr. Pepper. Like I had a really bad day at work a couple weeks back. I ordered a medium pizza and I got a Dr. Pepper. And the lady that makes the pizzas there, she was referring to something else. But soul food. Get you some. Get you some. Well, it was when the Hawk Tour girl had her podcast before everybody found out how terrible of a person she was. She was telling one of her friends, what's good for the whole isn't good for the soul. And my brain had it backwards. Sometimes soul food is not good for the whole. But, I mean, depends, maybe. It's just, what? It's a verifiable thing before everybody found out how crappy she was when she was doing her podcast. You haven't heard this, T? Oh, okay. So she got her 15 minutes of fame. She did a lot of really great things with the fame. She handed out a guitar at a Zach Bryan con. Yeah, everyone invested. So Kittler got to the point really quick. Is that so? During her 15 minutes of fame, Shaq pulled her aside and said, "Hey, you've got some real potential to go somewhere else." So she really used her time in the limelight to try to build up a number of things, get some things rocking and rolling. Eventually, she got a podcast off the ground at one point. But during said podcast, she decided to roll out a cryptocurrency. And essentially, the cryptocurrency was accused of, I mean, everybody essentially said she was a pumped and dumped and then essentially ran. So she kind of canceled herself. But during her podcast is when that would come out. Like she was trying to do good, but I don't understand what how do you have that connection to Shaq and then all of a sudden go, you know what? We're going to make a pump and dump scheme for the crypto coin and then just essentially run off. I think she's back somewhat, or she's still active, but it's not as large as it once was. But yeah, it was the crypto coin stuff that kind of got her in trouble. And then
emotional damage.
Momolian 2022 requested dad joke.
Why is it a bad idea to iron your 4-leaf clover? Because you shouldn't. Press your luck. That is a wise saying for me, because I should probably not try to recount every story that I know. Is the answer when it becomes apparent? But dumb. Dis. Why did the coffee file a police report, Kittler? I'm curious. Because it got mugged. Nice. Nice. It got mugged. Welcome back, everybody. Hitler asked a very important question. Why did the coffee file a police report? Because it got mugged. Yoink. What are we yoinking here, KT? So, art question for you, KT. This gray and this gray will look separate once I get the non-metallic metal in there. You're always welcome to yoink a dad joink. Dad joink, yoink. These two grays are separate. The head and the shield. Like they don't feel like it's non-metallic metal. Like the sweats and the shield don't feel the same, even though they're the same. Even though they're grays. Even though they are gray. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Thank you. It's weird because the card Hack gave me for the shield, for the cluck buster or the cluck blocker, um, is different than what he has in the model. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. But I have to get the reds done. I think I want this red on the shield to go much higher. Root sculptor. He sculpted it in 3D, and I think he just had it renderized, and he colored it using the software and printed it out. But the card was different than the sculpt for the 3D animation. I guess it doesn't bother me. I can work with a lot. It's just you know thinking through how to make it be a little bit different. I guess is what I'm thinking. There goes Tech. We're just being sassy. KT's over here telling us about her Discord woes. Mama Lion's brain is broken. I spilled the tea on some old things. Kittler's giving us the fun dad jokes. I'm just being sassy. Uh, do you happen to have a good photo of what you have written across the rear of this fine figure? I'll see if I can get it to pop in. It was something, but I could not. Like I can't. If you get a shot of it, shoot it my way. You also have a whining toddler. Have you considered giving them a coloring book? Or have you considered saying, ask your dad? Right as I asked. uh, this is actually sculpted by Hack Slash Minis King. The the words across the rear. Do you have a? Can you take a still of right there so I know what to write on his butt cheeks? I could write brush for hire Tuesday. Tuesday. Gotcha. As a way to personalize the figure, no regrets tattooed on his arm. Is it one that's, is it supposed to be on this shoulder? Shield shoulder. Gotcha. Not even a letter. We got a lot there. We might see what we can do. I'm just thinking of things. When I return to him on Saturday, I'll probably do just a red and freehanding. I like his head. I got this cluck and feathers kind of nice. The grays are looking good. The whites are looking white. The shield is kind of where I'm at right now, trying to get under non-metallic metal around the edge. And that's where you came in when I was being sassy. Because I was like, the 3D render has the rim black, but the card has it as non-metallic metal. I was just really making sure that these two were different. I mean, if you want to write brush for hire on his bum, it could be lore accurate. What if it's just B or with a heart? That poor man. That poor man. Or I heart corn. Exactly. This poor man. For the drizzle mushism. Why does Snoop Dogg always carry an umbrella, Mama Lion? Well, it's just being goofy with the figures and writing out things. It's just weird places to put stuff. But the drizzle, my nizzle is the correct answer, though. For drizzle, or in case of Lil Wayne. Like it. Like it. Yeah, this is something that Hack Slash sculpted and asked me to paint up. Um, we'll consider that. But I was just, when King said it's a lore accurate brush for hire, I'm like, I mean, I could see it. Or just mom heart tattoo. Yeah. Goofiness. Goofiness. We are the goofies. Go back to our shield. Yeah. You did a really good job sculpting it. It's been a lot of fun painting it. It's good to paint, it's easy, it's simple. There's not too many complicated places to get to. I didn't have to do that much contortion to paint it. I mean, the only part that was kind of questionable paint was the underside of the shield. But that wasn't too terrible, and I didn't get the grays and the whites everywhere else. So it's really just a matter of operations or talking about the order of operations when painting it. Aha. Sounds like biscuit. I thought I had set this up. Did the stream deck reset itself? No, I did that somewhere else. Hold on 1 second. I desire to fix something. No, I realized what I did. Um, I I had when I was doing the stay in frame thing, I'd set up the stream deck to have a screenshot button set up for the camera hub, so I could take random photos of things as I had them hanging out. So if I wanted to take an intermediate snapshot of something, I could, and I could save it really quick. But apparently, I forgot to move the button over to my not collaboration page or collaboration folder, so I could have it there. And I was just looking at it because I wanted to take a photo of it really quick, but I did not have it set up. Yeah. So I was like, Biscuit, where did it go? Where did the button go that I wanted? Oh, let me go set that up really quick. Also, King, since you've inspired me, more than likely, this Wednesday, we'll paint some more claptraps. Now, the question is, what parts of these do we paint in the very vibrant colors to call them brush, to add to Brush for Hire's little claptrap army? Because I'm thinking that's what we do this Wednesday. We either do bazooka holding ones, and we do green helmets with bright colored nettings, and just goof off that way. Banana launchers, exactly. Banana launchers. Yeah, it's the Robot Revolution Army. I prepped a bunch of them again, and I was like, oh. Eventually, when I get to the main one, I was going to paint it up and have a banana on the side of it. And be like, we found Brush for Hire. Because Brush loves claptrap. Chicken hawk. He is claptrap. Hold on. 1 second. So, take a break for something really quick. We started painting. We have 4 more banana launchers to go. I pulled out the 4 holding the banana launchers and the 4 fighters. We did these guys. I did all the Mohawks different colors, and then did the other half of them slightly different. The main captain is a really big one in comparison to the rest of them. So we could actually freehand in some goofiness on the side of it. We also have one that's punchy and has a belt on him. So we have fisticuff guy, and then we have a Malabar that likes to drive the point home. So this has been slightly inspired by Brush for Hire and the goofiness of him. Do them all in very bright. Yeah. Yep. So we did Samurai. We have Claptrap Revel. Mega Showman, I think, is the ones. No. So I just goofingly so it was Punk Stabby. Mod Claptrap, Panhammer, yeah. So various versions of it, and I was going to keep in the very bright, goofy themes. And each of them kind of have different aspects from the goofiness it brought. Yeah, it's the whole Monster Fight Club, Robot Revolution, Scrap Trap. Just as long as it's not a clam trap. To be fair, to find people that actually liked Claptrap, like there's times that he was funny and he was comedic, but I mean he was just there for the relief of comedy. And sometimes it got a little much sometimes. Oh, don't get me wrong. I do like me a good Claptrap joke. I love me a good Claptrap joke. Love it. Because you kind of know what's going to happen and just the goofy ways that some of his missions outlined at the beginning of Borderlands 2 when he's like, "You look new here. You might want to pick up this rifle." I, and Flack in 3. Yeah, it was 3 I was thinking of. That's the one I played most of. I did play 2, but 3 was whatever reason the one I wanted to go back and play. I was playing the Hunter because you got to have the one of the Skags as a pet that came and fought with you. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people didn't like 3 at all, but I was like, it's not that bad. The story's a hot mess, but are we really playing Borderlands for the story? Got yourself some lean cuisine, mac and cheese. Oh yeah, you feeling cheesy? I mean, it was fun to go to the different planets. But I didn't. I'll be honest. I was like, okay, I am here to shoot things and have the obscenities yelled at me every so often. And I'm okay with that. Ba, 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 ba. Mhm. Okay. So now what we need to do, you slashes in this way. Thank you, Earbud, for trying to decide that wants to rip yourself out. So glad you did that. I was rambling at myself from my earbud. It was decided it wanted to start pushing itself out of my ear. I'm like, stop. I was like, oh, you want me to slide out of your ear? I'm like, no, not really. And it's like, but you want me to slide out of your ear? I'm like, no, no, I do not. But it's like, I'm going to slide out of your ear. And it's like, stop. It's like, about that. Thank you for the stretch, Joe. Falls. Oh, that's so annoying. Like you feel it like just slowly creeping down, and you're like, I don't want you to slide down, and then you're like, you're spending all day tugging at it, pulling it up. It's just like, oh, let me stop and pull my sock up, and your sock's like, hey, I'm gonna stay up for like 2 seconds, and like you move, and it immediately just goes straight down, and you're like, it's like, I just want you to stay up. I cannot relate to the bra strap. That is an unfamiliar term to me. But the sock in your boot, gotcha. I hope your sock always comes off inside your shoe, no matter what you do. Hey, Hootie, how are you? Why you gotta throw the burrito?
Thank you, BB Miniatures, coming in with the awesome people.
BB Miniatures, welcome in. How are you? What were you up to tonight? Are you having a great day? A great night? We have Catridge who's doing a little curl zero there. Everybody on my side, if you're not, give BB a follow. Beautiful person. Great painter too. But welcome in. I am Painty Paint Paints. We're currently working on something for Hack Slash Minis. You may have known him for creating something for that one streamer by the name of Monster Den Minis. We have a dancing sand scavenger. Just trying to work their way one credit at a time, collecting them in a little bowl. He's currently working on another game and asked me if I paint up a miniature for him. I said, yeah, I'll paint it up. Cat Cam indeed. Cat said no more. She got up and left. She got off the cam and just like, peace. Peace. Yeah, you can see her just a little bit over there, hanging out on her little perchy perch. What were you up to? If you have any work in progress pictures, Instagram is whitelisted. Anything else will require a permit. Let me know and I can toss you one. Just the Aldari Farseer. Ooh, pretty. Oh, Particle got silver. That's good for him. Oh, I remember this. Yes. Because you had the beautiful iron hands. You had the beautiful iron hand. Yes, you do such pretty work. Gorgeous work. You did the turquoise robes first, yes. Beautiful. Because I remember your Avatar game. This could not forget to write names down. No, that's the first rate of the night. That's no second rate of the night. Second rate of the night. Came in first. And they're synced. Sorry. And yes, yes, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Do go give them some love over on Instagram. It is all paint, no procreate. You're going to attempt to do a boxing class after taking 3 months off. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. Who wants to ask? Who wants to take bets on whether or not Hack can use his arms tomorrow or not? He's going to attempt to pick his arms up on, like, just clunk, be like the baby giraffe with the flailing arms trying to come and touch the various bits and bobs of the desk. Yeah, be safe. We do want you to be safe. Oh, was the biscuit just hard? That sucks. That is what she said, Jay. Much love to you, and thank you for bringing your community over and letting them hang out with a guy that's weirdly painting something that some people say it's a Lorac or a brush for hire. Now, if you have like a big sheath shield or something, heck. If you made one mascot waving around a random hot dog, that could be brush for hire. Just saying. Just saying, you could have a dual wheeled roller food slinging person, and that could be a that could be a that could be a your brush for hire. Peace and be safe, BB. We just do as we do, Cosmic. How you doing, Debris? How fares your eve? The 55 stream streak for Katie Lou Who as it grows. It grows and grows. Finally getting home from work and looking forward to painting. Excellent. Excellent. Painting is always a good day. Every day you get to create is a good day. Oh, jelly, 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 jelly. Hmm. Hmm. Biscuit. Lost track of time. I lost track of time. Son of a biscuit. What's up? I put up the raid timer now. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's wrong? Okay, well, I mean, we're being very vocal, and I don't quite understand what's going on right now. We got 5 minutes left in stream. Very much so. Very much so, Mama. Very much so. She's being very chatty right now. Aren't you being chatty? Love you too, sweetie. Oh, yeah. How's your night going? Well, I got bullied by a cat. I need to get a gray going a little bit differently now. She went from one bed to the other bed so she could stare out the window. She kind of wants to go outside and see stuff outside, but I'm not letting her outside right now because I was spreading ant poison early on Sunday, so she's not going to go outside where she could possibly ingest some of that. Yeah, the red's too flat. The shield needs a little bit more. I feel like I'm futzing or fighting too much with something else. A little too thin or finicky. Have I used epic basing? No, I have not. Um, I have a variety of basing bits from Mungo. I have a little bit of texture powder, some random other 3D bits from here and there. I know a lot of people talk. I think Epic Basing is the one that does tabletop. Uses it? No, not tabletop. Is it tabletop or is it J? For Meons of Battle, use Epic Basing. I know J made their own basing bits before because they make basing bits and they also make. No, it's Gamergrass is the one I'm thinking of. But no, I have not purchased any of their bits to use for basing. When it comes time for me to do stuff, I'm usually looking at Mungo or I'm looking at other random 3D printers of Etsy. If I can't find what I need from Mungo, oh crap! Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Jay. I just like zoning in on this thing. I want to continue to work on it, but I do need to go to sleep so I go to work tomorrow. Ugh. Nobody you work and do this worky thing. Size on, skunks on, smilings on. Looks like the gamer guy's not on. So let us go. Say hello to he's on intermission, so I'm not going to go say hello to him right now. We're going to go say hello to this person. I want to say thank you, everybody, for being here and have a great time. And thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. And Katra, we'll be back on Wednesday for Board Game Wednesday. We're probably going to do some Borderlands stuff, and we're going to find a way to annoy Brush for Hire with it. Because why not? Is really the question, right? So let's go say hello to Lotus, who's painting up their Malediction warband. And I look forward to seeing them at ReaperCon.